Stop. Listen. Here's the truth no one tells quiet people. They say, speak up. Be more outgoing. Put yourself out there. As if your silence is a flaw. The world rewards the loudest voices, celebrates the extrovert, and treats quietness as a problem. But what if your quietness isn't emptiness? What if it's a deep well of observation and power? Society measures value in decibels, convincing you that to be seen, you must be heard. That's the lie that keeps you small, hidden, believing you're less than. I lived under that lie, always the background character, my mind racing with ideas I never shared. My silence felt like a shield, but it was really a cage. I waited for an invitation to speak. It never came. The world doesn't stop for the quiet ones. It moves on without them. Your power isn't in becoming loud. It's in understanding the strength within your silence. Use your quiet as a tool for deeper connection and impact. The journey isn't about changing who you are. It's about finally understanding the power you've always had. You don't need to shout to be felt. That realization changes everything. My report cards always said, very quiet, needs to participate more. I did the work, understood the material, but my value was judged by how much I spoke. In class, I was a shadow, present but invisible. That feeling followed me into adulthood. At my first job, I had a brilliant idea for a campaign, fully formed and ready. But in the meeting, the loudest voices took over. My idea stayed silent. Someone else's half-formed thought got the credit and the promotion. I went home, staring at my notes, feeling shame for letting myself down. This became a pattern, praised in private, invisible in public. My silence was mistaken for agreement or emptiness. The echo chamber of invisibility grew louder with every missed opportunity. People said, "You're so smart," but only one-on-one. In the group, I was a ghost. My voice didn't seem to matter. The world rewards noise, not insight. But I started to wonder, what if I could change that? What if my quiet could be my strength? The weight of everything I never said became a physical burden. Social gatherings were exhausting marathons of observation and silence. My mind raced with replies I never voiced, widening the gap between my inner world and my outer self. Fear held me back, fear of saying the wrong thing, of being judged, of going blank. So I stayed quiet, and the weight grew heavier. My relationships suffered. Friends said, "I never know what you're thinking." They saw distance, not depth. I wanted to connect, but didn't know how to bridge the silence. I was trapped on an island of my own making. The loneliness was crushing, being surrounded yet unseen. I wasn't aloof or disinterested, I was just quiet. In a world that equates noise with presence, my quietness made me invisible. The weight of unspoken words was the weight of a life half-lived. I knew something had to change. I couldn't carry this burden forever. There had to be another way. Change didn't come from a dramatic event. It came quietly through a single question from my mentor, Elena. She was calm, powerful, and listened more than she spoke. After another meeting where I stayed silent, she asked, "Why do you believe you have to be loud to be heard?" The question stunned me. I'd spent my life trying to be louder, never questioning the premise. Elena smiled. "You're a strategist, not a shouter. Stop trying to shout, start strategizing." That conversation shifted everything. The problem wasn't my quietness. It was believing it was a problem. Elena gave me permission to be myself, but with intention. My silence wasn't emptiness, it was space for observation and strategy. It could be an advantage if I learned to use it. That single question didn't just open a door, it demolished a wall. I realized I could change the rules. I didn't have to play the loud game, I could play my own. My transformation began with listening differently. I saw conversations as landscapes, not battles for airtime. I embraced my role as observer, but now with purpose. My silence became a tool for gathering insight. I practiced the art of the surgical statement, waiting, listening, then speaking with impact. When I spoke, I synthesized ideas, offered solutions, and people listened. My words carried weight because they were rare and intentional. A single, well-timed question could shift an entire meeting. I wasn't loud, I was impactful. This changed everything. I led projects, my opinion was sought out, and my career advanced. Most importantly, the weight in my chest lifted. I was no longer ashamed of my quiet nature. I was proud of it. I learned to wield it. True presence isn't about noise. It's about intention and impact. Quiet can be powerful. My journey taught me crucial lessons for quiet people to reclaim their power. First, reframe your silence. It's not a weakness, it's your tool for observation and strategy. Your perspective is unique. Own it. Second, master deliberate contribution. Speak when it matters, not just to fill space. Listen actively, find the core idea, and deliver your thought concisely. Scarcity makes your words more valuable. Third, prepare and practice. Jot down key points before meetings. Practice saying them aloud. You don't need a script, just a launch pad. Preparation builds confidence. Finally, leverage one-on-one connections. Share ideas privately or in follow-ups. Influence grows through thoughtful communication, not just group airtime. Build alliances away from the noise. Your power grows through connection, not volume. The world needs your thoughtful leadership. Don't fight for airtime. Create your own space. Your quiet is your superpower. Use it. Lead with it. The world will always celebrate the loud, but that's not your game. Your path is about being the most powerful version of yourself. All those silent moments weren't weakness, they were training. You learned to listen deeply, to think before reacting. Your journey isn't about finding your voice. You've always had one. It's about giving yourself permission to use it, your way. Trust that your words matter, even if they're quiet. A single thoughtful sentence can move the world. Your impact comes from depth, not volume. Stop trying to be loud. Embrace your quiet. The world needs more thoughtful, intentional leaders. It needs you. You're not quiet because you're weak. You're quiet because you're powerful. And now you know how to use it.